Assalamualaikum. We would like to present about National Higher Education Fund Corporation Ptptn policy. Before we go further, let me introduce our team members: Aliaza Aliana binti Latif, Nur Fazira binti Kimsi, Nurul Faraain binti Ramlan, and lastly Alisera binti Mani. Education policies play a crucial role in shaping a nation's socio-economic and cultural development in Malaysia. The importance of education is enshrined in the national education philosophy, which emphasizes holistic development and equitable access to quality education for all Malaysians. Education policies are essential tools for bridging socio-economic disparities, fostering national unity, and developing a globally competitive workforce. These policies are guided by principles outlined in framework such as the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 4 (SDG 4), which is ensure the inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. There are three main points for policy problem. One of the most critical issues facing Ptptn is the high rate of loan defaults. An article from MYC, Malaysian Youth Community, written by Nabil Lukman in 2024, reports that Ptptn faces a 6 billion loss due to 430,000 Malaysians defaulting on their loans. Many borrowers fail to repay their loan on time, primarily due to unemployment or underemployment, low salaries, and lack of financial awareness. Fresh graduates struggle to find stable or high-paying jobs in a competitive and uncertain job market. Second, the policy problem is underemployment in Malaysia. According to Bernama News, underemployment in Malaysia is a growing concern, especially among graduates who find themselves in positions that do not fully utilize their skills and qualifications. This issue is characterized by individuals working in roles that require lower skill levels than they possess, resulting in lower wages and job dissatisfaction. Besides, entry-level salaries in certain industries do not align with the cost of living, making it difficult for graduates to allocate a portion of their income towards loan repayments. Many borrowers do not fully understand the importance of timely repayment or are unaware of the consequences of defaulting. Next, this policy becomes a financial burden on graduates. The repayment of Ptptn loan poses a significant financial challenge, particularly for graduates from low-income families and unstable job markets. These individuals often carry the dual burden of supporting their families and repaying loans. Graduates in sectors with higher turnover rates or job security find it difficult to maintain consistent repayment, particularly for graduates in sectors with high turnover rates or low job find it difficult to maintain consistent repayments. A 2016 report by Penang Institute highlighted that rising unemployment and underemployment rates among graduates contribute to difficulties in loan repayments.
I'm gonna explain objective Ptpt and effort to improve loan repayment and access to education. First, reducing loan repayment default. One of Ptptn goal is to reduce the number of people who fail to repay their loan. This problem is caused by things like unemployment, low salary, and not understand how to manage money. Many graduates, especially those from low-income families, find it hard to repay their loan. To solve this, Ptptn will provide financial education to have students understanding their loan responsibility. They will also offer flexible repayment plan based on how much graduates earn and work with employers to deduct loan repayment directly from salary. Additionally, Ptptn will offer financial counseling to help borrowers create repayment plan that suit their situation. This step will help borrowers manage their loan better and reduce default. Objective number 2, promoting equitable access to higher education. The second goal is to make sure that financial aid goes to the students who need it most, especially those from low-income families. Ptptn is improving its system to prioritize students based on their financial need. This way, the money will go to those who face the biggest challenge in paying for education. They are also making it easy for students, especially those from rural areas, to apply for loans. Ptptn will run awareness campaign to encourage students to apply and make sure only those who really need help get the loan. This way, more students can access higher education, helping them contribute to the country's skilled workforce.
The main strategy of Ptptn in achieving its vision and mission first is empowering the National Education Saving Scheme to foster a culture of saving among Malaysians, especially for the purpose of higher education. Ptptn offer various incentives and benefits such as competitive dividend rates and tax relief on savings. This is done to encourage more individuals to save for the future education of their children. Ptptn also strives to raise public awareness about the importance of education saving through campaign and financial education programs. Through this initiative, Ptptn aims to ensure that all segments of society have access to saving schemes that can help them better plan for their children's educations. The second is promoting excellent education loans. Ptptn is committed to improving the loan application and management process to make it easier and more user-friendly. This includes the use of digital technology to enable applicants to access information and manage their loans online. In addition, Ptptn strives to ensure that the loans provided are fair and equitable. This involves a transparent assessment of borrower eligibility and the provision of recovery programs for borrowers facing financial difficulty after graduation. Third is implementing more effective loan repayment collection management. Ptptn aims to develop a more efficient and flexible collection system to allow borrowers to make repayments in the easier way for them. These include various payment options such as salary deductions and online payments. In addition, Ptptn provides financial assistance and counseling programs to borrowers facing difficulties in repaying their loans so they can better plan their finance and avoid prolonged debt problems. Next, evaluation of the strength. First is accessibility and eligibility. The Ptptn loan system is open to the student at public higher education institutions and private higher education institutions who meet certain requirements. These eligibility criteria include academic requirements such as achieving a minimum grade point average and completing study within the specific period. This helps better applicants who are truly committed to pursuing higher educations. In addition, the accessibility of Ptptn loans is also extended to students from various socioeconomic backgrounds. This means that students from low or middle-income families have the opportunity to obtain education financing without worrying about high costs. The second is loan restructuring for borrowers facing financial difficulties. Ptptn provides an opportunity for borrowers to update their income information and negotiate new repayment plans for those who are unable to meet their payment commitments. This loan restructuring process allows Ptptn to protect its financial interests while also helping ensure that borrowers do not get trapped into uncontrolled debt problems. The third is initiative for high-performing borrowers. Ptptn offers loan repayment exemption to borrowers who successfully obtain a first-class honors bachelor degree.
This initiative not only rewards students who achieve academic excellence but also motivates them to work harder. With clear goals to strive for, students are more likely to increase their effort in learning, thereby improving the overall quality of education in the country. This benefits individuals and also contribute to the overall improvement of graduate quality in Malaysia.
Now, I will highlight some of the weaknesses of Ptptn first in its effort to improve loan service and support for students. While Ptptn has made progress, this challenge needs to be addressed to ensure better access and repayment success for borrowers. First, limited public awareness of Ptptn service. One major weakness is the limited awareness of Ptptn service, especially among students in rural or low-income areas. Many eligible students are unaware of the loan and support available to them. Reports show that many students don't know about the opportunity Ptptn offers, which limit their ability to benefit from the program. To fix this, Ptptn needs to expand its outreach program and awareness campaign. This will help ensure more students, especially those in underserved areas, are informed about the support they can receive. Second, administrative and technological barriers. Although Ptptn has made effort to digitize service, there are still significant challenges with the online system. Some students report having trouble navigating the digital platform, leading to delay in loan processing or difficulty in accessing loan statement and making payment. A survey by the Malaysian Consumer Association showed that some borrowers find the digital platform difficult to use. To improve this, Ptptn must work on making its online service more user-friendly and efficient to reduce frustration for borrowers. Next, loan default risk among vulnerable borrowers. Another challenge is the high risk of loan default, particularly among low-income borrowers. Many graduates struggle to find stable jobs or earn enough to repay their loan. Even with flexible repayment option, as a result, Ptptn continues to face high default rate. Despite effort to restructure loan, these measures have not been enough to significantly reduce default. Ptptn may need to consider offering more comprehensive support of additional measures to help vulnerable borrowers meet their financial obligations. In summary, Ptptn faces three main weaknesses, which is limited awareness of its service, challenge with the online system, and high loan default rate among vulnerable borrowers. Addressing this issue through better outreach, improved digital platform, and more target support can help Ptptn better serve students and reduce the financial challenge it faces.
So let's take a look for recommendations to improve the effectiveness of the National Higher Education Fund Corporation Ptptn policy. The first one is enhanced loan repayment strategy. Borrowers repay loans as a percentage of their income rather than a fixed amount. For instance, graduates earning below 300 per month could defer payments while higher earners pay proportionally. This ensures affordability and prevents financial strain on low-income borrowers, as seen in system used in Australia and the UK. Ptptn also could collaboration with agencies like the Inland Revenue Board (LHDN) to track defaulters through tax records or bank accounts. For long-term defaulters, stricter measures like travel bans or penalties could be enforced, but this should be balanced with grace periods for borrowers in genuine hardship. Graduates struggling with financially could benefit from options such as reduced payments during unemployment or temporary deferrals during emergency. This avoids defaults while supporting borrowers in need. The second recommendation is promote financial literacy. Before taking loans, students should attend financial literacy programs to understanding borrowing, budgeting, and repayment. This equips them with the skills to manage debt responsibly. So families often rely heavily on loans without considering alternatives like scholarships or early savings. Ptptn can launch campaigns highlighting the SSBN savings plan, scholarships, and responsible borrowing to reduce unnecessary dependency on loans. Borrowers could use Ptptn apps or online dashboards to track their outstanding balances, payment schedules, and interest accumulations. These tools provide transparency and accountability, motivating borrowers to stay consistent. Last but not least, for recommendations to improve the effectiveness of the National Higher Education Fund Corporation, Ptptn is improve administrative efficiency. Modernize Ptptn's administrative systems to simplify loan applications, disbursement, and repayments. For example, an automated system can ensure loans are processed faster, avoiding delays for students, and use data analytics to track repayment trends, identify at-risk borrowers, and design interventions. For example, if a certain demographics have higher default rates, Ptptn can provide targeted support. Send automated SMS or app notifications to remind borrowers is also recommendations to remind the borrowers about upcoming payments and reducing the risk of missed deadlines. In conclusion, the National Higher Education Fund Corporation (Ptptn) policy has been instrumental in advancing Malaysia's higher education landscape by increasing access to tertiary education, especially for students from low and middle-income families. It has contributed significantly to producing a more educated workforce, which is essential for the nation's socio-economic development. However, while the policy has its strengths, it also faces critical challenges that threaten its sustainability and effectiveness. While Ptptn has successfully expanded access to education, its long-term sustainability requires urgent reforms. By addressing its weaknesses and adapting to changing economic and social dynamics, Ptptn can continue to empower students while maintaining financial stability. A balanced approach that prioritizes equitable access, financial responsibility, and sustainable funding will ensure Ptptn remains a cornerstone for Malaysia's higher education system for generations to come. That's all from us. Thank you very much.